Hello guys, I'm back with um another pre-market analysis video. So today we're gonna analyze some pairs, and today we will start with gold since it's been crazy this week. We will also try backtesting on gold. All right, so uh before we do any pre-market analysis, we will start with uh, backtesting gold. So gold has been bullish lately, and we can do some analysis on it. So this was basically yesterday, I guess. Yeah, it was yesterday. So I marked out this is Asian session, so I just marked it out. So London basically opened here. All right, so let's mark out London. So when London opened here, right? So when London opened here, um it did manipulate. It started with manipulation, right? So London is until 13, right? So yeah. uh so yeah, all right. So this was Asian low. All right, let me change the color since it matches it. So yeah, Asian low got taken. Oh, hold up, sorry. um yeah, here's the Asian station mark out, and Asian station low. This is the Asian station low. So London opened and took out Asian station low and moved up. This was a great move by London station. All right, when London opened, it manipulated Asian station low, so it moved around uh, almost 80 pips. Yeah, it moved 80 pips from that Asian low, and it didn't take out the Asian high. By the way, it didn't take out the Asian high, and it came back. It cleared out the stop losses below this Asian low. It did it here, but it manipulated more. Then it took out Asian high. All right, we got Asian high here. Let's mark it out. So this is Asian high, right? So when price took Asian high, it didn't even react to it. All right, it's it kept going up. It kept going up, and we got a good entry here. After it took out Asian high, it didn't even react. This was, I guess, this was London, right? This was London, I guess, right? Hold up. Yeah, this was all right. So I basically paused the video, and so we were looking at gold. Basically, we were looking at gold. All right, so uh basically uh when it was manipulating here, all right, when it was manipulating below this Asian low, there was a wick we didn't see here. All right, a wick. So it took out this week. All right, it took out this week, and it kept pushing up. All right, and it is a very sniper entry if we entered. All right, so after that, price uh I entered after it break this structure, or this 5 minute structure. It was a quick scalp. It didn't even, like, it was like a 30 pips move. So after it gave us a break of structure, I was waiting for it to hit this key level. So when I mark out these green lines, these are the key levels or the support or resistance that were there on the previous time. So um, it was reacting to this. I entered and it manipulated me like crazy. I used 10 pips stop loss. All right, I used 10 pips stop loss. You can see no, yeah. All right, sorry guys. So yeah, as you can see, I used uh as a 10 pips stop loss basically, and gold manipulated me three times, right? It's when I entered, it stopped me out. It went up almost at full TP and came down, stopped me out, and I guess again it comes down, stops me out for the third time. This is a week, and it went full TP, and TP was like 3 4 11 around 30 pips. All right, so yeah, it manipulated me three times with a week, and yeah, it went full TP. So again, this was the small move. All right, and we have again a break of structure. All right, so what do we wait for? We wait for a pullback. All right, so once we wait for a pullback, we want to enter on this candle. All right, on this candle, it shouldn't be sniper. Even we can enter here. All right, when it's trying to give us a pullback after waking up. So too much noise here. uh when it's trying to weak out our entry, or like when it's trying to weak out after giving us a huge candle to the downside, we enter. All right, so what we do is we put like a 60 pip stop loss, which is around here, and after this 60 pips stop loss, we can put it just below these key levels, as I told you, just below these green lines. Then we can target what? We can target the next tie. All right, this will be a not even one-to-one, right? It's one-to-one, right? Yeah, almost one-to-one. All right, we can do a smaller like, mostly what I saw on gold these past 2 weeks is when it hits a key level like this, it manipulates 30 pips below or above it, and that will be just a fake out and it will go up. So I just put 60 pips just to be safe. We can put 40 if we want, right? We can put 40 pips stop loss, and that would be a 1.5 or even 30 pips, but like that would be risky. All right, that would be risky. So it gave us a pullback, and this would be a good trade, and no drawdown almost. Yeah, no drawdown. So yeah, this is basically what I saw on gold. Just this is back testing, and once it breaks this, I was waiting for a pullback to this key level and I can go long, but it didn't give me any pullback. So I entered on a random level around uh around here, right? Around 3,325, yeah, around here. And my TP was 3,345. Yeah, so it did hit TP, and it was a decent trade yesterday. Gold was pushing up like crazy. I used 100 pip stop loss, and yeah, so basically this is a 1 to 2 trade, a very good setup by the way. And yeah, so this is just what I saw yesterday, and this was New York basically. Uh, like Iran accumulated, then manipulation, then distribution. London was distributing to the upside to take out this high, and New York continued, and yeah, we smashed full TP there after the breakout structure. So what do we expect on gold? All right, let's go on a clearer chart on other brokers. Let's say yeah, I used almost all of these brokers. We can see here there was a bearish trend line, right? I didn't draw it properly. uh, this was the bearish trend line basically, right? Yeah, so we could have entered a good buy even from this breakout structure. All right, once price breaks this, we can target another higher time frame highs, and we can put our stop loss just below this trend line, and TP. We can look for higher time frame. Let's do higher time frame, for example 1 hour, and we can see price took out this high, right? Took out this high, so this will be our target. um Price already broke this structure. All right, price broke this structure, and yeah, so uh we were waiting for a pullback. It did give us a pullback. This was just a pullback on the higher time frame. And what do we target? We target this high. We target this high. Stop loss is just below this trend line. This is an easy 1 to 2 trade. All right, but we didn't enter this one. And yeah, so what do we expect on gold? All right, let's go on 3 hour. All right, so we took out this high already. We got this high around 3450. We also took out this high, and uh, price kept pushing up to take these swing highs. All right, so next destination is this 3500. I think this is the all-time high, right? Yeah, this is all-time high. Let's go to daily time frame. Yeah, this is um our next target basically. So as you see on hourly time frame, um on hourly time frame, it's all right. Let's go to 2 hour or 4 hour, because yeah, it broke this swing high, and it didn't even react to it. What we mostly uh, would love to get is a pullback here, and yeah, keep the bullish trend. All right, so and again it took out this high. All right, it took out this high, and now it's reacting. All right, and this was yesterday. Let's go to lower time frame. uh let's see the fake out. All right, because some people, even me, sometimes I do a limit. I put a sell limit on these areas, just to see the reaction. All right, but it's good to see. It's good to enter after you see a reaction. So let's say I entered here. All right, so if I use like 10 pips stop loss like I did, it would smack me out. So let's use 60 pips stop loss. All right, which is 57, right? So yeah, what we target is the previous low, and yeah, price would what I'm assuming price would do is we will get a break of structure here, right? We'll get a break of structure here. By the way, it also took out this high, but it was lower time frame. We needed to took out this higher time frame high, and yeah, after this break of structure, it will take this previous support, and we will keep pushing up. So after it taps here, we will keep going up, and yeah, what would be our target? What would be our target is all right, yeah, it is 3500 basically. And after this, price would keep pushing up. So what I will wait for on market open is I would basically enter here, and it this should have been here, yeah. So what I will target is this high, and stop loss would be 100 pips, just to give it a room to breathe. All right, and it will still be a banger trade, by the way. It will still be a 1 to 5 trade. So this is what I'm waiting for on gold. It's already took out 4-hour high, so now we expect it to go to the previous support, and from there we can keep pushing up. All right, and uh, what I would also be looking out for is if it doesn't go down and take out that low, uh, take out this low, I would enter on the break of structure of this high here, and after like a 30 pips move, I would like after a 30 pips move, I would enter here and also target here, and basically use 100 pips stop loss, uh, which would be below this previous so our stop loss would be below this low, below this um, previous resistance, right? So yeah, price can come to this previous resistance, previous 4-hour high, and bounce up, and our stop loss is still below this, and it's still below like 40 pips below it. So it would be a good trade, and yeah, we will target this high. We can also target another highs, but because after this we all know gold will keep forming all-time high after all-time high, and some crazy and I personally I expect it to go to 3800 or more. So even if we target 3550 and stuff, it would be a very good trade, but um this would be our main target for now, and we can scalp or like swing after price break this. All right, so let's see another pair. A very exciting week. It would be a very exciting week for gold next week, and generally this month. All right, so we have NAS, right? NAS, I saw a very good setup yesterday, and yeah, so uh, this was our previous buys, and when it took out this, it took this low, liquidity sweep, and we went up. It gave us a pullback, and we entered, and there was a news here. I did break even after like 15 or 25 pips, I guess. And let me zoom in and let me show you guys. So It's really frustrating, by the way. After it moved, let's see. Uh, After it moved 50 pips, yeah, almost 55 pips, I made break even, and price came here, tapped into it, wicked me out. There was news, and boom, this was a very huge candle, to be honest. And yeah, uh 375 pips on NAS. All right, so what I was targeting was the previous resistance here, so that I was expecting price would do a head and shoulders pattern. All right, but if it doesn't respect this and keeps pushing up, we know our target will be this head, which would be invalidated, and uh, which would be 1 hour swing high. All right, so price basically took out this resistance. It gave us a very small fake out, and it kept pushing down. So what is our next target? Our next target would be this low, which would be our third low here on this area, and also the main low here. All right, and yeah, uh it left me. I didn't enter, but I um I will enter on Monday if it gives me a good pullback to this area, probably uh to this order block. If it gives me a good pullback to this order block, I might enter. All right, let me do this. Yeah, so if it gives me a pullback, I would enter. So yeah, this is what I'm looking at on NAS, a very clear head and shoulders pattern we are seeing. So yeah, this is what I'm expecting on NAS. And let's see GBPJPY. We already did last week, and I already sent it in the group. Yeah, it gave us a pullback last night on when market was gonna close. It didn't take out this low. I thought at least setup would appear on Monday. It appeared on Monday, but it did. Price was very choppy, and when I was thinking it would take out this low, it didn't, and yeah, it gave us a good pullback. Again, it would be a good pullback for our entry. And last week, as I told you, it would either come up to this fair value gap on 5 minute, I guess. Let's see. All right, so this thing, uh yeah, it came up to the fair value gap. Yeah, here is it. It came up to this fair value gap, and it went up, and it did some consolidation here, and we got a very tiny tap into this area of the order block. And what did we got? We got a very huge uh reaction off of that. All right, from here we got 100 pips, right? 100 pips reaction from there. And again, price came up to this fair value gap. It came down again. I mean, price was choppy, but yeah, we can still keep. If any one of you entered, do break even and wait for it, because it's a very clear trade. All right, and let's look at USDJPY. uh UJ doesn't look very clear nowadays. Yeah, so we got this low to be targeted. Let's see. Let's go to a very clear chart, more clear chart. uh yeah, so What I'm saying is this swing low should be taken out. All right, so this would be a very short-termed trade, but once we see a break of structure from here, we can enter a good sell off of here. All right, but it would be a very short scalp. All right, this would be the trade, and stop loss we can put it just above a key level. All right, uh, all right, no, not like this. um let's see. Yeah, it's a very short-term trade by the way, but yeah, we can put it here, and our stop loss can be here. We can make it a 1 to 2 trade. uh we are risking, I guess, 18 pips or something. Let's see. Uh this is an 18 pips, right? An 18 pips stop loss or 20 pips stop loss is enough on UJ, so it would be a very good setup. So once it does a break of structure, we can enter for more confirmation, but we know for sure it's going down, and it also matches with our gold buys. All right, so yeah, so we analyzed UJ, GBPJPY, gold, NAS. Let's add one more. Let's look at GBPUSD. All right, GBPUSD is a very good pair. Um, yeah, GBPUSD. Uh, let's go to IC markets broker. This also is not clear, but let's see. Um, our idea is basically on this chart. All right, last time, as I told you, I was waiting for it uh to make this head and shoulder pattern, right? This is the head, and again the right shoulder. All right, but it didn't tap to it. It gave us news, give us a big candle, a big bullish candle. It gave us a pullback, and again it's pushing up. So our target is here. Basically, this is our target, and uh it will keep pushing up until previous high. All right, until this buy side liquidity here. So yeah, this would be a very good trade. If we go to on lower time frame, I don't think this would be clear, but all right, since I missed the trade, no problem. uh yeah, so yeah, we got a good setup here too on lower time frame. We got the head and shoulders pattern again. um yeah, so once price taps into this area, we know what to target. The target would be this high, and our stop loss, I mean, if you put higher risk, we can put it just below uh this low. All right, just below the shoulders. But if you risked not a high amount, but a very low amount, if you use a smaller lot size, you can make your stop loss just below here. I know the risk to reward would not even be 122, but like if you put it below here, it would be a 1.1 to 1.76. So yeah, it would be a good trade, but I would keep it just below this week. All right, just below this week, because I have seen price come and manipulate uh this week and go high up with a week. All right, so yeah, this is what I'm looking at on GBPUSD. So on market open, it would tap into this area. uh we also got this. I don't know if we should include it or not. We got this. So yeah, it will tap into this area and we can enter for a good buys to the upside. We can even target this side, by the way. It would be crazy RR by the 1 to 17 and stuff. We can put our stop loss below here and we can target for the moons, but yeah, no, our main target is here. All right, so let's keep it real. I mean, my expectation is it will do a pullback here. It won't come down. I don't expect it to come down and stop us with break even and go up. Just give us a small pullback and push up to the upside. So if you want, you can also target the next high, but I'm good with this. So yeah, this was my analysis on GBPUSD, gold, USDJPY, GBPJPY, and NAS. So yeah, this was it for this week. For this weekend's pre-market analysis. Next week, watch out for gold. Gold will keep forming all-time highs after all-time high. We expect it to go to this 3500, and after this it would be a very good setup to hold for swings. So get ready for this, and yeah, see you next week. Peace out.